comment, all messages.
Right?
Yeah.
I did it, right? Thanks.
All messages. Yeah, you did. What's up, trendsetters?
Trendsetters, what's going on?
See, and it says orientation lock. It's locked.
It's locked. Yeah, device lock.
Yeah, we're just
Orientation
waiting
lock.
for some of you guys to come in.
What's going on? What's going on?
That tub is hot today.
Oh, now this is a hot tub.
It's hot today, so we
now
might
this is back to fire.
Yeah, we might be stepping out a couple of times
Get some drink,
today.
some water.
It's hot.
Yeah, now it's back to regular.
It is.
Yeah, but he said they was getting a heating element though, so.
Yeah, they did.
They got it fixed.
It's hot in here today.
Yeah, that's what you want though.
I know I saw a couple of other people live right now, so.
Yeah.
Usually, for those that are trying to track us down, it's going to be weekdays and maybe sometimes Saturday. It won't be a Sunday. Sunday just has a weird vibe.
Yeah,
like,
Sunday, no Sundays now.
No Sundays because it's like the kids go to school the next day.
Yeah.
And that's just not a good day for us, like evening-wise, because we're in a routine, kind of like getting ready for work the next day. Now that I'm back on Mondays for a little while. And then it's just getting the kids ready to go to bed for school.
Go to bed. It's too much.
Sundays is not a good night for us to go live, so we won't be doing Sundays. And it'll just be like weekdays or Saturdays at between 8:30 and 10 is when y'all can catch us. You can catch us between 8:30 and 10.
8:30 and 10.
On either Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday.
Yeah.
It won't be every day. We can't schedule it because
it's random.
It gets really
it's
random.
Real random out
here.
here. It's different.
It's a very popular venue.
Yeah, you don't know who's gonna be here.
We don't know who's gonna show up, what they're gonna be doing, if they're gonna have like loud. Ooh, that scared me.
That's a
If they're gonna have like loud music, or if they're gonna have, popping bottles or what, partying. We don't know.
Yeah, you don't know what's gonna go on over here.
What's gonna happen over here? But yeah, those are the days y'all could catch us.
Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it.
The objective of Hot Tub Talk Live, like we said before, was who's that in there?
What was that?
Hello. Hi, Lollipop.
What's going on?
Hi, Curtis Loves Gaming. What's up?
Curtis Loves Gaming. What's going on? Thanks for coming in.
Guys, this is a mobile live. Listen carefully. Stay with me. What you need to do is in your cell phone settings.
Thanks, Lollipop.
In your cell phone settings, turn off auto rotation. Turn your phone sideways. We do this so we can stay in the vertical feed and be discoverable, okay?
Exactly, yeah.
Now on TikTok, I know for those that are familiar with TikTok, you can free rotate no problem if you're on a desktop.
Yeah,
but here,
TikTok no problem.
That's what you're gonna have to do. This is a mobile live stream. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So turn your phone sideways.
Once you figure that out,
you can see us. Yeah.
You can see us.
Yeah.
So
clear and everything. So
yeah. So, and we just got monetized over on TikTok. Y'all can follow us at JBunnyTaylor on TikTok.
On TikTok, yeah. So y'all go over there.
We just launched our subscription over there.
Exactly.
And the subscription Wanderlust is $2.99 a month. And you can subscribe over there. We're still going to go live over here. We're not going to simulcast.
No. We're not doing 2 in 1.
We're not going to record on both platforms at the same time.
Nah.
We're just saying, this looks so nice. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, look. That's the bubbles and stuff. Nice little laid back vibe.
Nice laid back vibe out here. Yeah. So,
appreciate it.
Since we just got monetized over there, I'm just going to talk about like what we're witnessing on the platform, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, over there.
We just checked in with Crank Lucas. We just checked in with Ace Travels.
Yeah.
And
big
YouTubers taking hits, y'all. And I don't know. We've been on here for 9 years.
9 years, exactly.
We've seen a lot of YouTubers come and go, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but when you first start seeing them hits,
oh yeah,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
That's crazy.
It's a wrap.
They ain't gonna do nothing but go
I
downhill
have
from there.
yet to see a channel recover from once
Yeah.
they start taking hits like that. I've yet to see it. Looks peaceful.
Yeah.
Yes, it is definitely peaceful. What are you doing?
Let me see what they put. Read it.
Oh. No,
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
to.
Get out of here. Next.
But that's
Yeah.
another thing. Like on TikTok, we don't have to do that level of moderation.
Yeah, we ain't gotta do all that
So
crazy moderation.
We're
It's
not gonna
already.
do simulcast because it's like I don't
Yeah.
know. It's too much going on over here.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So we won't be simulcasting with TikTok because of the moderation problems over here.
Mhm.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it doesn't. I've yet to see a channel recover from when they get. They used to call it like the YouTube bug.
Or bots, they call it.
No, not
The
bots. The bots are when that's something different. When you get a bunch of like fake accounts come and swarm your
yeah.
account. No, this they used to call it the YouTube bug, like
Yeah.
the bug. They used to call it the bug, or they used to call it like the algorithm crater. So
Yeah.
the algorithm crater is basically like no matter what you do, every single thing starts to like it's like a whirlpool. Like it's like being in a honestly and trying to fight the algorithm at that point is like trying to swim in a rip current. You know what I'm
you ain't gonna be able to get out.
You're not
You
gonna
can't
make
get
it
out unless they
it's
want
very
you to get
hard
out.
to make it out.
Yeah,
you know?
unless they want you to get out.
So I feel for the creators that are going through that, but I have yet to see.
Yeah, it's a lot of people, like big people
that
too.
I've done YouTube. I've yet
Getting
to
hit.
see a channel recover once they start taking those type of hits.
Yeah.
I'm talking from like 6-figure views to man,
people up in the
single digit
millions.
thousands. So hundred thousands of views to like under 10,000 or less of views, and then after 10,000 or less, they fall to single digit thousands of views.
Going down.
I've yet to see a channel recover from that. I don't. I'm trying to think of like a nice, soft way to put it, but you know, I've just yet to see one recover from it in all the 9 years that we've done YouTube.
Because when you in it, you in it. That's what it is.
It's
you in it, you in it.
Once you're in it, it's like
it's real hard to get out.
And some will say, well, is it viewer fatigue? You know, are the viewers getting tired of watching you? And so they're no longer clicking on your content. They just lose interest.
No,
you know
they need to click on your content.
Hey, family.
Prince
hey, Prince Daniel.
What's going on,
What's going on, Prince Daniel? What do you think of these big YouTubers taking hits? I don't know if you're familiar with like Ace Travels or Crank Lucas, the ones that have been taking hits. Their views.
Yeah, what you think about that?
They used to be in the millions.
It's a lot of big
and now they're kind of like they've had things go viral, and now they're getting like in the double digit and single digit thousands. It's bad.
It's bad. It's bad. Real bad.
They're losing their views. Like they got 6-figure followings, like in the hundreds of thousands, and they can't.
Yeah, they can't get out of it.
And
the crazy thing, a lot of it, this is their main source.
This is their main source
like this
of
is
income,
their job to put content out.
They look
you know
very
so
stressed
it's
out.
tough.
They look very stressed out, y'all.
Yeah.
But those are the two that we've seen hit. I know one of the families that we used to watch, they didn't recover from it. That was the Levine life.
Yeah, Levine life.
They did not recover from it.
Nah.
They remained in like the single digit thousands.
For views.
With views. The best advice I could offer people for YouTube is to remain adaptable.
Yeah, you gotta be adaptable, man.
Adaptable. What's he saying? I mean, it sounds pretty insane. That's awful.
Yeah.
It does. Like when you're sitting there
crazy.
listening to them talk, you see the look on their face.
Oh, you can tell they devastated.
They're
like they don't know what's going on.
It's a ride that they were not ready to get off the ride, and the ride
and
is
these
like,
people been doing it for years. So they've been doing it for years. So they seen YouTube before, you know what I mean, all this crazy stuff started happening.
I would say, though, too,
you know what I mean?
We've seen channels like Case in Point.
So they've been doing it for a while.
The Prince family is going on year 8.
8 years, yeah.
But I would
so they've been around.
We see channels do, and they're doing very well, but we see channels, but they have also diversified. They've diversified
they got all
their
types of
content
stuff
and
going on.
channels and all types of stuff going on.
They got multiple channels.
So they're going on year 8, but I see about 5 to 7 years lifespan on here for channels. I'd say I'd see a 5 to 7 year lifespan.
Yeah.
One of the trends that we saw during the pandemic, what's he saying? Yeah, I watched them. Yeah, they've been going on year 8.
Yeah.
The Prince family.
Yeah, the Prince family. Yeah, I like them. Yeah.
They started 2 different channels. They started originally they started as like a reaction channel and a prank channel.
Then they got a gaming channel.
They got a gaming channel.
They got the
then they got the
kids channel.
kids involved. DJ's Clubhouse.
Yeah,
and
DJ's
now
Clubhouse.
they have
they channel's doing good.
The 2 girls have a channel now, I think.
Prince Family Clubhouse. Yep, that's what it is.
That's what it is. Prince Family
Clubhouse. Yep, exactly.
So they diversified. They did what they had to do to kind of like, because they
had to adapt. They had to adapt to what's going on.
I remember when they first adjusted, they were like, we're taking hits for these pranks.
Yeah,
you know
we taking hits.
And
Yeah.
it's adult content.
Yeah, cause that's what it was, a prank channel. They used to do pranks all the time.
It was adult.
I almost forgot.
It was adult content, and they had to like turn that off.
Yeah.
They had to turn it off. They were getting the yellow warning things on there, and then I think they shut them down for like a day or so, and they just said they had to stop completely. No more.
They like, I ain't messing my channel up.
Yeah, you see?
They moving up in the world.
They are moving up in the world.
Yes, they are.
Because they diversified.
They diversified. They got with the times, basically. You gotta change with the times.
You gotta change with the times on here, because the least adaptable you are, it's gonna get really frustrating, because you're gonna keep trying to do it the same way,
over and over again,
the same way over and over again, and you're just gonna get frustrated.
You ain't gonna get the results you want.
You're not gonna get the results that you want,
or you're looking for. Yeah.
And Hot Tub Talk Live might not make sense to some people, but it gets us watch hours, and we do get some level of engagement. People have to understand, when you're sitting in a hot tub, people can be really shy. We see a lot of viewers come through. Like, that was organic views on the last one that hit like 400. That's a lot for us. We clocked 100 watch hours over the weekend. Like, that's organic. What does that mean, diversified? You need to do multiple things on here.
You gotta do multiple things on here, man.
Try multiple things. If the one thing that you're trying to do is not working, they used to speak about
switch up.
They used to talk about doing niches, and it's like some stuff, like say for instance, people that were doing pandemic content. It's 2025 now. That content isn't working anymore.
That ain't gonna work. Yeah,
and sedentary content where people are like more they're at the table. They're not really out and about. That worked during that time.
The mukbang.
And I feel like the mukbang culture is kind of like, I don't know. It's up and down.
Switch up, gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely, man.
So even stuff as simple as, okay, YouTube is pushing people out in the vertical feed.
Right.
I'm noticing that my views are less when I'm not in the vertical feed. I might not want to utilize it all the time for my uploads, but maybe sometimes when I go live, or sometimes when I want to post like shorts or bite-sized bits of my content, I could utilize the vertical feed without completely becoming super dependent on it. So that's an example of diversifying. Promoting your content on other platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And again, you can just take bite-sized bits of your content or your personality
and put them on all different platforms.
And
you know
put
what I
it
mean?
on whatever your brand is.
Exactly.
On different platforms. You know what I mean? Because if you think that they're going to let up, no.
Nah, they not.
They're not going to let up. This is going to keep going, this new algorithm, until the next one rolls out. And yes, there is a core algorithm. This is another commonly confused thing about YouTube. There's a core algorithm, yes. But there's also algorithm for each individual channel. And that differs from channel to channel.
YouTube. Thank you. Appreciate it, Prince.
Thank you, Prince Daniel.
Sharing us out. Appreciate it. Thanks for the thumbs up.
I've only been doing this 9 years, and I know we're not at our million. I know we're not at our 6-figure following, but we've been doing this for 9 years.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time.
It's like, I wish I had better news for the people that are stubborn and refuse to adapt. But
yeah, all it is adapting to your surroundings.
They're not gonna change it, guys. They're gonna.
Nah.
It's it's doing what it's supposed to do.
And then
Like,
the
that's
thing
what
is,
Ace said. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So you're going to have to adapt and find ways to get in where you fit in
And the
see
thing
what
is,
works for
with
your
us,
channel.
you gotta click on our content so you can see us come up in
That's
the
an
feed.
algorithm change.
Yeah, you have to
What's
click
he
on our
saying?
content, like watch some of our videos. But
Isn't really that bad. Keep it up. 9. Yeah.
yeah,
So it's
thank you.
that's the other thing that the pandemic changed that I noticed.
Right.
We noticed when the pandemic happened, there were a lot of pandemic channels, is what we started calling them. And those
Yeah,
were channels.
pandemic baby.
It's nothing offensive, but yeah, YouTube was having a bunch
2 year
of pandemic,
channel.
1 to 2 year life cycle channels. So
Then
it
they
was
outta
like
there,
these
yeah.
people were trying to get monetized in 1 to 2 years or less.
Yeah, cause that's when
And
everything
then
shut down.
That's when everything shut down,
So
and they needed the
basically-
income.
They need the income, so they come into YouTube to get the income.
Exactly.
So you know, if it's not working, you know,
during
in 1 to
that
2
time
years,
frame, yeah,
they getting out of there. You know
but
what I mean?
a lot
And
of them
and
had
it's a lot of dead weight.
accelerated. They had accelerated the process.
Right, exactly.
I'd say 50% of the channels, 50 to 75% of the channels that subscribe to us during that time frame are not even active right now.
Nah,
A good
yeah.
50%.
At least 50%. Yeah,
So what
50,
happened
maybe more than
during-
that for
we
real.
noticed another pattern that
50%.
was really heavy during the pandemic baby channel boom was sub for sub. That
Oh
was
yeah, sub for
really
sub was crazy.
big, and I think
Yeah.
YouTube's answer to sub for sub is the new algorithm.
Mhm.
If people are
Not
not
engaging with you
engaging with your content,
or with your
because
content.
people were
yeah.
like
You ain't gonna
saying
see
to
'em.
us like, "Hey, I don't get your notifications." I was like, "It's the new algorithm."
It's
Like,
the new algorithm. Yeah.
if you're not clicking people's content,
You can, the funny thing about it, you could Google it.
you can
it
Google
tells
it.
you
It
what
tells
time
you
it is.
that the algorithm
What's going on?
has
That it
changed,
changed.
and
That
that's
it's
the
not
new
the same.
algorithm.
Yeah, it's not the same.
And Google owns YouTube, so they're giving you the cheat code.
They
Like,
telling you what you should be doing, basically.
They're telling you what you're doing wrong, why
Mhm.
you're losing your channel connections,
Exactly.
and you're not clicking and commenting on their content, and that's why you're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
So like when they say, "Oh, I see I'm just making up names. I see Bad Boy Bob, and I see slinging that stuff too," and it's like, yeah, that's because that's where you frequently go.
That's where you
So
engage
that's
with
where
the most.
who you engage with the most. I'm not taking it personal.
Mhm.
I've been doing this for 9 years, so it's like, you know what I mean. I'm grateful for whoever shows up, and I was super grateful for the 100 watch hours we clocked over the weekend.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
and the subscription that we bagged on TikTok, that's part of diversifying.
Yeah, we got a
You know,
subscription. We all monetized over there. TikTok,
And you
by the way.
yeah. So the perks of that subscription, while it's on my mind, and I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, but you'll be able to pick our topics for Hot Tub Talk Live, no troll topics. You'll be able to do performance requests. You can request us to perform. You can also do, you get comment response priority.
Exactly.
Sometimes it ticks real fast, but how I have it set up, unlike some people where they have it set up as sub, I have it set up as trend for trend setter, and I can see my trends through, the chat, and we know to stop, hey, that's a trend setter. Make sure you say what's up to them, make sure you say hi, and you respond to their comment.
Exactly.
And make sure, you're giving them comment response priority. And yeah, people will get to pick the topics if they're
shout out y'all business.
and
if y'all
shout
got
out
our
your
business.
businesses and your
Oh,
channels.
and then we
and
gotta
whatever
invite
you
y'all
do.
on too.
Well,
to talk about
I
it.
haven't
That's
set
the-
that perk up yet.
that's the second
I haven't
one,
set
yeah.
that up yet, but I'm thinking of which tier I want that to be on, because you get 3 tiers. But yeah, it's getting rough over here. For people that are getting really frustrated, hang on. If you can, maybe you'll get monetized somewhere else in the process. We've seen a lot of families that ended up having to do that.
Yeah.
They ended up getting monetized on Facebook. They ended up getting monetized on TikTok and Instagram. It's not the end of the world.
Just
you
keep
know,
pushing your content.
Keep pushing your
You know what I
content.
mean?
I know it's a bucket list thing for some people,
Yeah.
but that's
Shoot.
just what it is. What's he saying?
Somebody gonna watch it.
How do you feel about people buying their subs?
Yeah.
So-
yeah. See, that's crazy buying yourself.
We cannot buy our subscribers.
Mm-mm.
And how there's a difference. And
You
I
could tell.
really,
People
I
buying
wish there
stuff.
was more people in here right now, so that I could stress this. There's a difference between
Queen
promotion.
Eva.
Hey, Queen Eva.
Hey, thanks for
Hi.
coming in,
Hi,
Queen Eva.
sis.
Thanks for coming in.
She did
Appreciate
she
it.
featured me in the International Women's video. I was at the tail end.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so purchasing subs, y'all. I wish there was more of y'all in here, but I'll work with what I got. There's a difference. What's she saying?
How are you all
We're
doing today?
doing good.
We doing good. We doing good.
Here's the thing, like what we learned in music when we would release music. They told us you have to promote it, you have to market it, you have to advertise it.
Yeah, you gotta push it out. You gotta
push it. But here's the difference. What's she saying?
Press thing.
Oh, she's saying how to press things. Here's the big key difference.
Thank y'all for coming in.
The people that buy their subscribers are probably going places like Fiverr, or they're going on Instagram, and you can tell they bought their subscribers because it's a set number. It's increments of like 500, 50,
Oh yeah.
1,000,
You can tell.
100. So when you see those even increment increases, it's not like on an even number or odd number. It's like 1,000 even, 500 even, 50 exactly. That means that they did purchase. Now, buying a promotion or advertisement to push out your channel, I don't consider that buying subscribers. That's part of marketing and promotion and advertising, and people still have the choice to organically click
Make it or not.
your content, or
Or
keep
go
it,
past it,
or
right.
scroll past it. And you will get stats if you use a professional platform. You'll get stats back from the platform about how your promotion or your advertisement performed. So it's the difference, but there's people that are ignorant. They don't know the difference. Oh,
They don't know the difference.
They
Yeah.
bought their subs because they purchased a promotion or advertisement, and that's just not the same.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm about to put some more bubble in. Yeah, it's not the same. It's crazy, man. I'm about to hit the machine again. We do this 15 minute inquiry for the bubbles. Well, yeah, this don't hot great. God, wait. Coming back on in, back on.
So that's how you guys can tell if somebody bought their subscribers. There'll be even number increments. She's giving her hearts big thumbs up.
Thank you.
you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
That's how you're able to tell, guys. That is the key difference. There's nothing wrong with advertising your content and promoting it where people still have to organically click. But I do find it problematic with people that buy set numbers of subscribers on Fiverr and on Instagram. Like, hey, buy 500 subs, buy 50. You know, they have whole little packages or whatever. And I will say some of the people that have done that have successfully gotten their channel hacked. Because I don't know what it is, but people that do that have gotten their channels hacked. So you have to be careful with that, because it does increase your risk for getting hacked. And they didn't. Some of the people that have gotten hacked on here they've done some crazy inside jobs with just a little bit of information, and they never were able to recover their channel.
Yeah, people do that. Yeah, you can get your channel hacked easy.
But I feel like people really need to learn.
It depends on what you're doing. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it.
People really need to learn the difference between that and watch their mouth, because there's a difference between marketing and promotion and advertising versus you just bought a flat number. There was a channel like that, and it's funny, they're not making content no more. I noticed that they would have like 1,200 every video, and I was like, how do you have like 1,200 even?
Oh yeah, I mean,
like,
they ain't gonna do nothing because YouTube to check it out anyway.
Yeah, so I don't know if they got demonetized or what, but they don't make content anymore. And I did notice
they definitely gonna go in there and check it out.
Was like,
make sure it's legit.
Every video was like 1,200 even. Now some people are questioning if YouTube is sending bots to people when they do their promotions. Right. I don't know. I just know we cannot buy our numbers because we're on Spotify, we're on iTunes, and Tidal, and a bunch of other places where it's kind of like a one-strike rule and you're out. So we can't.
They're not playing no
We can't run the risk purchasing numbers like that where we risk
You
those.
shut everything down.
Yeah, we risk those.
You
people,
get everything shut down.
Yeah, we risk those people going over to our music and getting it shut down.
Nah.
So, no, I always decline them. They've reached out on Instagram and things like that.
Yeah, they still reach out to me.
They reach out for SEO. I decline those. SEO is kind of like defunct on here now. I don't know why they haven't gotten the memo to people overseas, but SEO is defunct on YouTube. You could go Google it and look it up.
Check it out.
They've optimized their search engine where they feel like SEO is just not necessary anymore. And the search engine optimization is part of the core algorithm. A lot of people struggle with that. They struggle with understanding the algorithm. And it's like, it is search optimization. You know what I mean? And it's tailored to people's tastes, preferences, trends, and other things going on. That's what it is in a nutshell. What's he saying? Yeah, I can see how that could be a problem in a strike. They are shutting it down. They are. So the people...
Yeah, they shutting that down.
They are shutting it down, man. And I just say for those, that's your strategy. It's not too late for you to kind of like back out of the whole sub for sub thing.
Yeah, the whole sub for subs. I wouldn't do it,
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do that no more.
The way it works now is, if I were you, I just wouldn't do that. Cause
you got to have people engaging with your content.
People have to engage with your content.
Really like your content and going to watch it. You know what I mean?
And have to be invested in you as an individual.
And if you don't know what's going on, go to the back end. And it's going to tell you everything you need to know. What's going on with your channel.
Well, that too.
And how to push your channel.
That too. Because people love to puff their chest out. Like, man, I did numbers. You know what I mean? I did numbers. And it's like, you go back on the back end and you're like, man, you got 500 views, but you got less than 3 hours of watch time.
That's another thing. Like, you can have numbers. That doesn't mean nothing if you ain't got watch time.
If you don't have watch time.
Yeah, views. Yeah, you can have views. So that don't mean nothing because, I mean,
So I guess
know that
for some YouTubers, you have to ask yourself, what do you value more? Do you value having inflated views or having a so-so amount of views and you're getting your watch hours?
And you're getting your watch hours.
I'd rather have,
exactly.
And people are like, what is the goal? What is the point with this? Watch hours. Watch hours and gaining new subscribers and reconnecting with the current ones. We've said this since we started the YouTube Live. You're either watching us or you're not. Don't come for me if I've already previously explained this and you just didn't do a thorough watch and so you missed it. I know people can't watch us in entirety, all of our videos, especially if they're a content creator too.
Because it's a lot going on.
It's a lot
you know
going
what I mean?
on. And people, have other people that they watch.
They like to watch and stuff. We respect that.
Busy days, and we respect that. You know what I'm saying? But we explained the purpose behind this a long time ago. But
and what we doing is working, so I'm telling you that right now.
It's working, and don't be afraid of the vertical feed for now. It might, go away one day, and then when they're done experimenting with it. But for right now, just embrace it, have fun with it, tailor it to your channel.
Yeah, tailor it to your channel, and you'll be good. What's your favorite thing
about being on YouTube?
Man, I don't know. I like being on YouTube because basically I like the free space you get on here, man. You can be yourself and do what you want to do. You know what I mean? That's what I like being on YouTube.
Like in living color.
Yeah, you can be yourself on here. Do what you want to do in here, man. You can put any type of content you really want. Not crazy content, but you know what I mean? You can put pretty much anything you want, you come up with in your brain to put it out on here. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm happy for this platform.
I am too. It's for me, it's a creative outlet. That's what I like about being on YouTube. It's a creative outlet. It's self-expression. And it's a place that I could just be creative and I could be myself.
Yeah.
I know there's some people that are less than themselves on here, but with us, what you see is what you get.
Yeah, you can be yourself on here, man.
You can be yourself on here, and it's a nice creative outlet for me. I don't think I'll ever incorporate tax because then it'll feel like work.
Yeah, I do this for fun. This is fun for me. You know what I mean?
So that was something else someone talked about.
It's like playing basketball or something. You know
that was something else someone talked about. Tanisha Davis, when we watched her go live, she said people come for her for creating content.
Oh yeah, Tanisha. Yeah.
While she's they
Driving
said,
home.
you know, if you have a government job, it must take a lot of time out of your day. And she's like, no, I'm just in my car. I'm recording on my way to work and on my way home to work.
Yeah.
So I feel like people, when they realize it's that easy to find something that you could do effortlessly, and she said,
Yeah, and people gravitate to, then they get mad.
Talking
You know what I'm
about
saying?
budget, finance,
That's crazy. That's what she likes to do.
and herself is very easy to do. She could do it for hours on end.
Mhm.
So I think it's, some people kind of have like a bitter chip when you find something that's really simple to do, like sitting in a hot tub, you know, or whatever it is that you guys do that's effortless, that you do well. Like for him, it's music. You know, he raps effortlessly. So and it's
like
fun.
I love music, man.
What is he saying?
Wow,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I feel like there's people that get like kind of like a chip. Like, what's the point of this?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
What's the point of what you're doing?
You gotta have fun on what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Daniel was walking his dog and doing content, and he was like, "Look at this beautiful day, this beautiful weather."
Yeah, good.
And he had gotten a lot of views on one of the videos where he was just, it was a short where he was
got
walking
big dogs
his dog.
too, what kind of dog is that?
It was a little one. It was a little one. He was walking a little one. But people would get irritated, like, look at this person walking, look at this dude walking his dog over here. And it's like, yeah, but, I mean,
that's what YouTube is for. You can do what you want to do. That's the best thing about it. Like, you can do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let me see. Y'all saw that? I did. I like to see the content whenever people stop by. So stop by and leave a comment so I can get back to you. I do. I go check out, you know, people's content, especially if they leave comments. I go back and I like to see.
Yeah, Prince Daniel, what kind of dog is that? Let me know.
It was small. It was this cute, small little dog. But yeah, I feel like some of them, if they really have to work at it, really have to do research.
Oh yeah, they
really
get
all
angry.
this equipment and everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They get kind of like, I see you all working. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
definitely
I appreciate her because, you know, Queen Eva. She spotlighted a lot of. She put a lot
Queen
of
Eva, you've been around for a while, though.
She's been rocking
with us for a while, man.
Man,
we really appreciate you, Queen Eva.
I really appreciate her.
Definitely.
You know, Queen Eva rocks with us on here.
Regardless.
On Instagram, you know what I mean? And on Facebook.
And that's
another thing that's really important
right, you know
for
what I mean?
you content creators that can't watch everybody. Here's the hack.
Yeah, connect on different platforms.
Connect with other content creators on different platforms.
Exactly.
If you can't subscribe, commit to being an active subscriber and watching their channel.
Right.
Follow them on other
outlets, platforms
where it's shorter and faster. So follow them on TikTok or Instagram, and just to show support and to make other people aware that they exist.
Right.
It's a wiener dog and a chihuahua.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wiener dog and chihuahua.
So it's a dachshund and a chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I encourage y'all to do. That's another hack, is like follow people on those platforms, because you can get bite-sized time, like small increments of time that it'll take up. And you just like it, and when you like it, and comment it it makes people more aware
of what's going on,
of that they exist,
and their content. Yeah,
that they exist. So it shows people they exist. I'm just showing you they exist, and it pushes them further out into other algorithms.
Exactly.
It's a win-win. You know what I mean? And then people that are from y'all's communities will overlap.
Exactly.
Yeah, Queen has been around for a while. You have too.
Yeah, you have too, Prince Daniel.
Appreciate
you too, man.
We used to do our premieres.
Definitely.
I stopped doing premieres.
Yeah, we did. We
Prince
used to
Daniel
do
would come in the premieres, and sometimes he would be the only one in the premiere, and we would just sit and chat, and he would just sit and chat. I know TSM, the rapper TSM, just shouted out Prince Daniel on
TSM, I remember him.
He just shouted him out in the community and was like, this guy right here, like, he really supports, and
he does,
you know, he does, and that's just, it's important, you know.
Yeah, and we appreciate that, though, you know what I mean?
We do appreciate it, I'm very busy, but I appreciate it, and that's why I try to connect and follow people on other platforms too.
Yeah, that's the homie.
That's the home.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was dancing
Yeah.
to one of our songs one time. He
Yeah,
did the short, but
that was crazy because we didn't even tell him or nothing. He just
we
popped
just
up and
did
started
it,
doing
you
it.
know. And
Yeah,
I
that
just
was
pray
cool.
everybody gets to that point in their journey where people just
Randomly
like,
just
show up.
show up.
You
Yeah,
know?
like, you know what I mean? I will be doing concerts over there though. Like, y'all
Over
know that
there,
now.
we'll have to do the concerts on TikTok.
We'll be doing the
because
concerts over there at TikTok.
There's a problem with the content ID over here. We just kind of like saw another issue where they didn't even get a copyright claim for that song, and that was crazy. Like,
Oh yeah,
I don't know
and
how
again,
that happened
like
again.
I'm like, what is going on with this
YouTube's
one?
content ID is very hit or miss. So
It's crazy.
they don't know which songs are ours. Like we constantly,
Yeah, they all
even
messed
though we're
up.
on YouTube Music and we have a real distributor, Lander is our distributor, based out of Canada. Um, Even though we have all of those things in place, ISRC codes in place, sound exchange with
Yeah.
letter of direction in place, you have a PRO.
We got everything
we
in
have
line, like everything.
A performance rights
Straight legit.
organization, ASCAP is his PRO. Even though we have all of that stuff in place, YouTube still screws up our content all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And we are constantly having to tell them, like, these are our songs, this is our contract, like, can you please, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, you know. I don't think they're ever going to get that right. They choose to have a hands-off approach to
Right.
copyright and legal disputes. And so that's where we're at with that. We won't be able to throw the concerts over here. The music is here on the Lil Red and Bunny Tracks page, but to do a live stream with our
Like a
music
live
would
concert,
be really problematic. 'Cause
That'd probably be real crazy.
I could see them probably shut that down.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
They don't know
Copyright
what they,
strikes, all types of stuff they probably do.
Because they don't know that it's our
They don't
music.
know, yeah.
I always have to
Even
know
though it's legit.
I always have to
It's
notify
already went
them.
through the checks and balances
I always
already.
have to notify them with the
Crazy.
paperwork on the back
Don't make
end
sense.
or the producer on the back end and wait the 30 days for them to sort it out. I don't know. I might get my distributor involved because it's getting old. I might get the distributor and our PRO ASCAP involved because we're supposed to get paid. Like, we don't go through the process of the 4,000 and 1,000 views once you release music and it's been accepted by the platforms and you've already kind of like put it through Sound Exchange, you've already put it through your PRO
it's
and
legit.
your distributor.
Yeah, it's straight legit.
You're not supposed to have that waiting period. So over here, they're just not paying revenue for it. And other places, like Facebook,
they ready to
recently,
go.
and they already show, hey, this is Lil Red and J Bunny. This is their song. My Way. This is their song.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
Yeah.
This is their song. I'll see you soon. Like, they tag it up. They say Lil Red, J Bunny, distributor.
Thanks for the
Lander.
thumbs up. Appreciate it.
Why YouTube
Appreciate
does not do that is beyond me, but legally it's wrong. I don't know
Yeah.
if we get our PRO involved, but we're missing
Probably
out.
gonna have to.
We're missing out on revenue.
Gonna have to do that. Like,
We do
That's what I'm saying.
have a PRO, and the Performance Rights Authority organization basically comes after people that refuse to like pay out the revenue once you have your content playing there. The ironic thing is we're on YouTube Music, so I don't know I don't know the disconnect. As far as like an official music page, I have to go through our distributor, Lander, and
we should have been had that too. That's another
well,
thing.
the problem is they're not going to let us
Should
have.
have been had
They're
that.
not going to let us have Lil Red and Bunny tracks. I don't think. I think it would just have to be singularly Lil Red, which is problematic because when you pull up Lil Red, like 100 people come up, and you can't separate out his catalog. So I don't know, but we can go to the distributor and do it, but I don't want to change the name, and
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't want to change the name. I'll reach out to them again and see, like,
see what they're gonna do.
If we can compromise, like if there's a compromise that we could do, but that's where we are with that.
We got chlorine in my eye, boy.
Why do you keep wiping your eyes when we're out here? You always touch your eyes. What does
they
this
finally
say?
got that's the homie.
Yeah. So that's what's been going on. That's been our observation.
Yeah.
With the big YouTubers taking hits. I wish I had better news for people, but they just gonna have to ride that out till the wheels fall off, and
that's
one or
crazy.
two of their wheels have already fallen off. So
yeah, they just gotta adapt. For real, what it is just you gotta adapt.
I feel like
you gotta adapt.
I feel like
keep moving, keep pushing. You know what I mean?
I feel like,
and that's for everybody, any content creator.
But I feel like they're spanking people that don't want to adapt to the vertical feed. Like they're spanking them. It's like you don't want to use the vertical feed for certain things. They're spanking those people for sure. Like
exactly.
Yeah. They're like making examples out of people.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
Like
make examples out of people.
It's doing what it's supposed to do. Here's my thing, and I'm only sharing this because we just recently got monetized on TikTok. One of the things, the leverages they have is not just the vertical feed, but it's the free rotation of the screen.
Oh yeah, so you could turn the phone however you want to. You know what I mean? And
whoever's watching you on the desktop will be able to.
You can flip it.
There's a icon on the menu bar under the on the player, and it looks like an arrow and a square, and you can basically free rotate the images like
so
around the clock. Like TikTok.
I'm watching you sideways, you could just like this.
They could just turn
like
it all the way around.
Like all the way around.
And even upside down.
So it don't even matter. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter how you watch it.
So
you know what I mean?
That's one thing.
And that's crazy. You should have been had that. Like, that's crazy.
So you know when people are coming at us going crazy because
you sideways, you could you could turn it.
You could turn it on TikTok. So y'all need to complain to YouTube. It's a web developer issue. My sister is
That's on the back end.
My sister is a web developer
on the back end.
It's a script issue on the back end. All they have to do is change the
script.
They?
Yeah,
they could change it.
Yeah, they could change it and then put it back. Like
they can change it.
Will they change it?
No.
We don't know.
No, probably not.
We don't know.
Probably not. They haven't changed it in I don't know how many years, but there's a script that they would have to put in the mobile app and write it on the back end. Now the question is, I don't know if it'll crash the website, and that's why they're hesitant to do it. But usually, what they do before they apply, before they apply a change, is they would do a backup of the entire site to their servers, and in case it crashes,
you still got
they just restore it to the last good date.
Yeah, you still got it.
Or I think where it's the most expensive is if they had to shut down for some hours to basically roll it over. But it's us being sideways in the vertical feed for y'all to watch, like, you know, what auto rotation lock. That's
like a game changer over there. Well,
yeah, but that's a back end problem.
Yeah, it's a back end problem.
Don't complain to us that we're sideways. You complain to YouTube.
Right, YouTube.
How come I can free rotate on TikTok and I can't free rotate on here?
Yeah.
Y'all complain to them. That's a web development issue. They need to change their scripts on the back end.
You know where TikTok's
from? I can't do nothing about that.
Huh?
But,
you know where it's from?
I mean, they're more technologically
advanced.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But
China, boy. They're ahead of us over
I just feel like all they did was give us a vertical feed and three different algorithms that are fighting with each other. You know, they're not open to what people have to say, I don't think, but I really wish there was a petition to encourage YouTube to, number one, ask whoever it is in that department, which they probably already have done, but ask somebody in that department, can we get numbers for both separate, like, feeds, both separate algorithms, you know? Let's see what the numbers and everything is for the vertical feed versus the traditional feed.
Right.
And depending on the performance, they should heavily consider giving the vertical feed its own
the one to go
platform,
with.
Its own app.
Give
YouTube Shorts and the vertical feed its own app, separate app. Can we get that? A separate app. Call it YT Shorts, YouTube Shorts, YouTube Vertical. I don't know. Call it whatever y'all want to call it. Give it a separate platform, because it just, I think that's the other boat that they're missing, is like when you go on Instagram, when you go on TikTok,
Right.
the long form content is not there. And like once the people are live, once they go off, that content is only left there in like highlights or bite-sized like content. It's not there in full watch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not there for the full hour, flooding up the vertical feed of like shorts and short form content. And honestly, it's the e-commerce. Like, it's like watching multiple home shopping network channels at one time on TikTok. Everybody's selling in real time. The floating chat and the floating links for like the stores.
Oh yeah, TikTok is crazy, man. Over there, it's a totally different
They're
ball
missing
game.
the
Totally different ball game
So it's
compared
like,
to YouTube.
if you're not gonna do all of that, if you're not, especially if you're not gonna offer free rotation for people to watch on multiple devices. But again, I think with free rotation, that would defeat the purpose of the vertical feed, and that's why they're not doing it. They're not offering the free rotation.
Oh yeah, we
got plenty of time. So I think, so I think that's why they're not offering it, to be brutally honest with you guys. We're risking taking a hit talking about this stuff.
Yeah, I'm about to hit it. Probably, yeah. They're probably gonna cut our TV off.
They're gonna turn our TV off.
Talking about YouTube. I'm gonna hit this bubble thing one more time, you know what I mean? Yeah. So let us know what you guys doing out there tonight. On this what? Tuesday night? I gotta get over. I feel busy.
We're just getting water, y'all. You take it forever. Oh, it's gonna drop.
Yeah, getting some water. It's hot to hot. Yeah, this one hot. Right. Yeah.
So you want to sit up here?
Yeah, this one hot. Yeah, we sitting on top of the jacuzzi now. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on top of that jacuzzi. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're probably going to take a hit talking about it for sure. But
Yeah, we just wanted to let y'all know what time it is. But I don't know what y'all getting into tonight. You know what I mean? Sure, I know what I want to talk about, but I don't want to talk about what was saying it.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll be right back.
That's wild. Yeah, man. So let us know what y'all getting into tonight on this Tuesday night. We out here chilling, man. I ain't gonna lie, this hot tub hot, boy. When I talk about hot, I'm talking about real hot. Thing that got me dizzy. Look, you see the sign up behind me? What it say? No children under the age of 16 allowed in hot tub. There's a whole lot of kids. That's why we said we don't know exactly when we're gonna go live. We'll try to go live around 8:30. But we never really know, because I mean it get crazy out here, man. You never know who's gonna be out here. If it's gonna be kids, it's gonna be families. I mean it get wild out here, man. You know what I mean? But this definitely is a nice spot where we chill at. You know what I mean? Do our little hot tub talk live. But it get crazy out here sometimes. I'm telling you, man. We came out here before where there was a whole lot of families jumping in the pool and everywhere. You know. Yeah. Well, let us know what's good with y'all. What y'all getting into? Prince Dan, you still on here with us? Let us know. Queen Eva, you still on here? You still on here with us? I don't know who's still on.
I don't know who's still on, but I feel like we're going to take a hit for that for sure. But I just wanted to put it out there, you know what I mean? I hope that it will get its own separate app. I mean, they have YouTube Music. I think it would be great on its own like app.
Yeah, I just say, man, just have fun, man. Get on here, have fun, create what you want to create, and put out what you want to put out. You know what I mean? Put out what you want to put out. Put out what feels good to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What you like.
And just understand, like, while there's a core algorithm on here, there is an individual, like, there's individual algorithms going on that are singular to, like, channels, like, different preferences and tastes. Like, it's crazy, because, like, before I started advertising our YouTube channel occasionally, it's not all the time, I already knew our target audience. Part of our problem on the back end is that...
Oh, yeah, the target audience is all messed up, too. Yeah,
our target audience, when I have done...
Yeah. Matter of fact, this one is different from the regular video.
Yeah, but I'm just speaking in general, our overall target audience. When I did marketing and promo on Instagram and on Facebook, we peaked at the 24 to 34 and 35 to 44. That's where we peak at, and a little bit of 18 to 24.
Right.
Our demographic starts to sharply decline around 55 plus and 65 plus. Now, that's not to say that we don't have subscribers and people in that demographic. What I'm saying is it's when I'm on other platforms and on the target market for our TWTtv brand as a whole is those age groups.
Exactly.
18 to 24, 24 to 34, 34, 44, and then it starts to sharply decline after 55 plus. The problem is, on the back end, YouTube pushes us out to 65 plus when a lot of the videos tank. And it's like, I know why, because not our target audience. So that is a problem I do see that frustrates me with us getting pushed out, because it's like, I know when I successfully hit our marks, and you can tell I hit our marks because the Little Red and Bunny Tracks channel did a lot better than TWTtv, and that's because I targeted it myself. Yeah. I didn't rely on YouTube to continue to push it out to the wrong audience like they did.
Yeah, I mean that channel's doing crazy.
I would say
doing real
they
good.
get it right with our YouTube Live. But
that's
that's
what I'm
because
saying.
80% of our audience, YouTube Live,
mobile.
80% is mobile for our Hot Tub Talk Live.
Watching on the phone, basically.
So we're hitting our demographic with the Hot Tub Talk Lives. That's why y'all are seeing the higher viewership. We're seeing the longer watch hours.
Exactly, yeah.
And because we're hitting our demographic. But yes, 80%.
And that's all you gotta do is hit your
it's
target.
80%. It's 80% mobile.
Audience.
2% of people are still attempting to watch us on TV.
Yeah.
It's less than 25% that are even trying to watch on a laptop. Less than 20% that are trying to watch on a laptop. Sometimes it's 12, sometimes it's 18, but 80% of the audience is watching from a mobile device.
Exactly.
So YouTube is becoming a predominantly mobile environment, and I don't know. I just think they're either going to make the whole environment mobile, predominantly mobile, continue that, or they should consider giving shorts and the vertical feed its own app. I don't think they're going to.
Nah, they ain't. I
wish they would, but I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that.
So I just encourage people to adapt, find a way to work it into your content. Whether you do shorts, whether you do a live stream, find a way to incorporate it, because you're going to take algorithm hits if you don't. You're going to take algorithm hits if you don't.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're going to take that, like, shoot. That's what I said, boy. You better adapt.
And I don't think it's bots that are coming through the vertical. People have to understand, because I'm guilty of it too. People that I'm guilty of it. When I'm watching on TikTok, when I'm watching on Instagram, even sometimes on Facebook, when I get caught up in the reels on Facebook, I'm just scrolling and clicking the heart. I'm not commenting. So that's scroller behavior. It's scroller versus...
Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it.
It's scroller versus a person that's going to park and sit and binge your content. We're binge watchers. There's people.
Oh yeah, we binge watch.
Find
like,
your channel,
we really like, and I watch every last one of them videos.
Everything.
From beginning to end, like yeah. That's all I really watch. To be honest,
She knows it because I leave comments.
YouTube.
I binge watch Nikita Nicole. We used to binge watch. Right now we've been binge watching Peaks
100.
Peaks 100.
Yeah.
Who else do we binge watch? We binge watched.
Who was that other YouTube?
Before they changed their name, Sitting in a Tree, but now they're Fun Budget Travel.
Yeah, we used to watch them all the time.
We used to binge watch them.
We still watch them sometimes.
We still watch them.
I like watching the Rush family sometimes.
We binge watch them. They're here in Florida.
Actually, they right here in Florida. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's a number of people. If we didn't name you, it doesn't mean we don't watch you. But and sometimes when we're doing that binge, we may thumbs up, and that's it. And that's if it's not. That depends on the device we're on. So people have to understand.
But you're definitely getting them watch hours.
We see the watch hours with this live stream though. But
exactly, you definitely gonna get them watch hours. So we watch.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll watch the whole thing, won't comment, but we'll watch it.
So that's what you guys are seeing with the whole scrolling behavior that the vertical feed has created. Scrolling behavior, and when people are scrolling, sometimes it just scrolls up for you. Once the content ends, it bumps up the next short or the next reel or the next piece of content. Now the thing that I hate about the vertical feed, and I know some of the older demographic was really getting frustrated with, once you're in the vertical feed, it's hard as hell to exit out and get back to the main landing page, and it drives people back crazy. Okay, because they're like, I want to get off of this ride. I want to get back to my shows, my long form content. Like you have to. Sometimes you gotta just like, if you have like with Android, you have to just like scroll up the app like and exit out, and then go back into the app to get back to the home landing page and get out of the shorts in the vertical feed. So that's something that's really confusing and throwing people. I don't know what's happening. We froze up after Prince
Daniel.
Daniel.
What I was looking at. Like, I don't know. I think it stopped. Let me see.
Go switch back to top messages. And then Jet Life. Hey, Jet Life.
Jet Life came in. What's going on, Jet Life? Yeah, I think we froze, man, because I was like, what's going on? It ain't no daggone comments coming through. Dang, man. Jet Life, what's going on? What do you say? Do y'all own copyright?
Do y'all own copyrights to y'all's own songs?
Yeah, we got all the copyrights, so we own all the copyright.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Those songs are ours. Basically, what we have to do,
we missed comments, my bad.
I'm sorry, we missed the comments. I hope y'all are still here.
That's what I'm talking about. It be freezing up on
this.
It froze
up on us. It's like
I was looking the whole
time,
like, what's going on? We can't even talk to the people.
Yeah. But, yes, so what we have to do is we have to pay, we split our royalties 50-50 with the producer. I do have producers that I purchase beats from, and we split 50-50. We split 50% of the royalties.
Yeah.
And, you can see, like, we have it tagged to ISRC codes.
Everything is tagged,
ISWC. We have like works coding that goes, basically it's like a string of code. Like his catalog starts with LR for Little Red, and he has UPC codes. Like, it's very complicated how we have it set up. I really don't know why YouTube.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The crazy thing is, it's already set up, so it's legit. Like, everything is filed the right way. Got the paperwork, copywritten. You got all that stuff. You know what I mean? So
I don't know what happened over here.
Yeah, I don't know.
you know, you can find us on stickers and all that other stuff. I really don't know what happened over here, guys.
Yeah.
But we are on YouTube Music.
Jet Life, I gotta go back to this page.
Yeah, we
too.
gotta check out Jet Life. I don't know if he's still in here.
Yeah, I don't know if you're still in here, Jet Life.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, we
like,
missed your comment, man.
They froze it up. That's
Yeah,
weird too.
They froze the chat up. See, that's another
What
thing.
about if you go back to all messages?
Yeah, see, that's another thing. All messages.
And what time did he send that?
I don't know. Y'all on TikTok. See, dang, you missed a lot of messages. Oh, y'all on TikTok.
So maybe if you leave it,
You leave it on all messages?
put it back to top and then switch it back. You already have it on it. You gonna leave it on top or put it on all? You think it'll freeze up again?
I don't know. Let's see. Alright, I put y'all back to all
They freeze
messages.
our chat, which is really
Yeah.
irritating. I don't know why they freeze our chat.
They freeze it up so you don't even know what's going on. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming in.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate
in.
it. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And
Yeah.
we do got a lot of content coming too. Well, we
But
got
yeah,
some more
we're on
content coming up.
TikTok.
Yeah. Prince
I
Daniel.
just rolled out our first subscription for
Yeah.
$2.99 a month on TikTok. It's
On
called
TikTok, yeah.
Wanderlust.
Yeah.
And you'll get comment, response priority, shout out,
Shout out, yeah.
performance requests. You can request us to perform. And you can also pick our topics for Hot Tub Talk Live.
Yeah, what y'all want us to talk about?
Mad. I'm mad they like froze it up when Jet Life came in. That's
Yeah, that's
insane.
crazy,
I don't
man.
understand why they do that.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that.
Freeze up. See, the other joint, you ain't even got to worry about it.
No.
It's automatically going.
I don't understand the scripting errors that go on with their chat either. Like they
Yeah.
have, it's all script problems. Like not being able to auto rotate, like not being able to free rotate the screen is a script problem on here, and that their web developer needs to be fired. They're just not with the times. And
How old is YouTube?
I don't know. Whoever their web developer is for the player needs to be fired or demoted.
Yeah, I don't even know. How old
You should be able to
YouTube
free
is.
rotate this thing.
Saying how Jet Life 777.
Yeah, and
Jet Life.
chat shouldn't freeze for any reason. Like, no reason. Like, when people are live, they're dead without the interaction. Like, unless it's a podcast. We haven't graduated to podcast yet.
Right.
But, I feel like I lost my chain of thought, but... Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened over here. If you go on Spotify, if you go on Pandora,
Yeah.
if you go on
We good. Like, we everywhere.
Tidal,
Deezer,
Apple
all
iTunes,
over the place. Yeah.
Amazon
It don't matter.
Music,
It don't matter. We over there.
Instagram stickers, TikTok stickers,
Yeah.
iHeartRadio.
Yeah, it's
Like,
crazy.
we've been. There's no, hey, you gotta wait your turn, buddy, till you get the 4,000 hours and the 1,000. It doesn't work like that in music distribution. I will say the quality, we had to wait till we got better with our quality of music.
And then they just start pushing us everywhere.
Then they put us in everywhere.
Yeah, they was pushing us everywhere.
Even something called Grace Note. I don't know what that is, but
I don't even know what no Grace Note is.
it's international.
Sure, we're gonna release another song soon too, for y'all.
I'm gonna do it this week.
We gonna release
Things just
another
keep
song.
happening. I'm hoping.
Yeah, we got songs done for real, for real. It's just that we gotta release them. You know what I mean? We definitely got some music done. We just gotta put it out.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on with that. That's like awful. They don't want to look in your nose holes. They don't want to look in your nostrils. I hope those that came in that are creators, you'll watch it back
Yeah.
and you'll be encouraged and not discouraged, so that you realize
Nah, man. We just telling y'all
and
that
have a
because we
better-
want you to know what's going
what's
on.
going on, and
You know what I mean?
to
What's happening?
understand. That way you're not coming for people
Yeah.
before doing a little research and legwork
Exactly.
first. You
Yeah,
know
we
what I'm
just want y'all to
saying?
know
Like,
what's going on, so
'cause
y'all can push y'all channel and, you know what I mean, act accordingly. You know what I mean? For
Yeah.
real, you know what I mean? Because I mean, they not changing it.
They're not changing it.
They're not changing it back. It ain't going to change it back. So
right now.
you know what I mean? You might as
This
well
is
just go ahead and
YouTube
roll with the
life now,
punches.
so find a way to incorporate
Thanks
it
for coming
into
in.
your
Hit the thumbs
channel.
up.
Because it's not going anywhere. Stop clowning people that are embracing the vertical feed to keep their channel afloat. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's shorts or whether it's putting it in a live stream, there's no right or wrong way. Find however the slipper fits. You know
Whatever
what I'm
works for
saying?
you, work for you. You know what I'm saying? If it works for you, keep pushing.
Those
That's all
who
it
can
is.
do, those who can't adapt, criticize.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. You either, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not going anywhere.
Nah, it ain't.
And I
Not
feel,
at all. No time soon anyway.
No. The
No
people
time
that are
soon
taking
anyway.
the hits, it's kind of
And that's
like
the crazy
when
thing,
you
like,
find out after, like, this
They
is
tell
usually,
you what's going on though. They
but the
tell you.
irony of it, this is usually the time of year where you find out the shows that got canceled and they're not coming back, you know, and they're doing their series finales. This is the time of year where a lot of series finales would come out. If you were like a 90s, 2000s kid, I feel like the new class is getting ready to emerge on YouTube. You guys
Oh
are
yeah, they're
going
going to come up. Yeah.
a bunch of channels come up and a bunch of channels
And
tank.
blow.
It's the so would you say it's the cycle of life instead of like, it's a new algorithm and it's the cycle of life.
That's what
on
it
YouTube.
is. Hey, sometimes you got to pass the torch. You know what I'm saying?
Like I
That's
said,
all it is.
the
You gotta
average
pass the torch
lifespan of
sometimes.
a YouTube channel is probably about 5 to 7 years, 5 to
Yeah.
8 years. And it used to take
Gotta
people
pass
like
that torch.
about five years on average to monetize back in the day.
Oh yeah, it take a
never
while.
happened in a year
It ain't happened
before
on
the
1 year,
pandemic.
2 years.
No.
Nah, heck no.
That was
I mean, they had
the
the work.
pandemic.
That's what Ace was talking about in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a
that's
product
exactly
of
what
the-
he was talking
those
about.
were
He
the
was like, man,
pandemic
it took me a
babies.
minute to get to what I got.
Yeah.
I ain't just get there overnight.
That was
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That ain't happen
The
overnight.
channel getting monetized
Nah.
in a year was a epidemic that took off during the pandemic.
The pandemic, yeah. That's,
Before then, it was
before
taking
then,
people
nah.
on average 5 years. It wasn't
They was putting in work.
unusual to come across
They
a
was putting
channel
in
in the
work.
millions that had been around for like 10 years.
Yeah, they
It's
put in work.
just Their popularity lifespan was about 5 to 7, 5 to 8 years.
Exactly.
But we've seen a lot of families
They was
take
putting in
hits
work.
on
Yeah.
here too. I know one of the first ones was the Nodnals. They took a hit. The husband was tripping with porn and stuff. Dear Natural took a hit with
Crazy,
Felipe. Jamie and Nikki took a hit. You got to be really careful putting your family on here, oversharing things with your family. You got to be careful. Those are the ones that stick out to me that kind of like, oh yeah, the Ace family,
Yeah.
Boston McBroom.
They was big. They in a
Yeah,
million. A lot of them was in a million.
No, I'm saying they divorced.
Yeah.
And you know, it is, but you got to be careful with like putting your family on here. So on that note, yeah, you always see some of like our kids stuff kind of like moved over to Facebook, where that's where the more intimate stuff is going and staying.
Yeah, we spreading stuff
We're
out,
spreading
spreading stuff
stuff out.
around, you know what I mean?
You want to go back and check the comments?
Changing.
Yeah, I don't know. They probably froze it up again. If y'all aren't seeing it.
I don't know if y'all leaving messages or not. We can't see them.
I'm sorry.
So I don't know. I think they froze us up or
We're
something.
trying to alternate between the two, but yeah, it's definitely sticking tonight. Leave your comment below if we didn't get to read it.
Yeah, leave a comment under
Leave a
the
comment under the live stream
live when we
once
finish.
it's published.
Yeah.
So we can see what your feedback is.
Thanks for coming
and
in.
we can address it in the next live.
Exactly.
If you would like to pick our topics for Hot Tub Talk Live on TikTok, follow me at JBunnyTaylor and join our subscription for $2.99 a month, and you can pick our topics for Hot Tub Talk Live.
Exactly.
We can also shout out your channel or your TikTok page and your business if you're monetized over there as well.
Right.
We are monetized over there. I don't know how. I did have some content that went up to like the 3,000s.
Probably could, them views. is
My
going
views
crazy.
were getting high over there, so they gave me live streaming and monetization because my views on some of my videos had hit high, so they invited me over. Plus, the music is already monetized, I have an artist page over there. It's like I said, we've been, I don't know what the hell happened over here.
Yeah, so go over there,
So
subscribe.
go over there and check it out and subscribe.
Check us out over there.
We're still trying to get used to it though. It's different.
It is different.
It's intimidating.
It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on. That's why I said I know for a fact I'm got to do concerts over there, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down, man, because they got everything going on over there.
I would say, I would liken what's going on YouTube with the vertical feed and things. I'd liken it to, it's kind of like going to Walt Disney World versus going to Universal. And I would say that YouTube and Magic Kingdom. I would say YouTube is Magic Kingdom and TikTok is like Universal Islands of Adventure. It's not that it's a bad park. It's just one is slower pace and a little bit watered.
One is older and the other one is new.
One is kind of watered down.
Yeah, one is older, the other one new.
It's still, but if you're nostalgic,
you know what
it's
I'm
still a
and
nice,
that's the truth though.
But it's still a good park.
But that's the truth though.
But you got to be rich.
One is
you gotta
older,
be rich
the other
to roll
one's new.
with, but you got to be rich to roll with Magic Kingdom. You know what I mean? You got to load it. You know, Magic Kingdom's expensive.
That's on old, the other one new. You know what I'm saying?
But that's how I would like
new
it.
technology.
So if you want something a little bit,
they just got new technology over there.
A little bit slower pace, like Magic Kingdom, that's YouTube. But if you want a lot of things going on all at once, bombarding you.
Oh yeah, that's
Universal Islands of Adventure. That's more like the TikTok realm.
Yeah, that jump's going crazy over there.
It's really like the Home Shopping Network. I mean, it's
they be wilding out over there.
But we don't have to deal with rude comments. Like I don't have to deal with.
Oh yeah, you ain't got to worry about. You ain't got to go in the back end and take words, and you ain't got to do none of that.
No.
Over there. You know,
I've had
they already got that stuff.
Stupid amount of words on here, so that might be why the chat is freezing, and I don't care.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be.
Oh yeah, I mean the thing is you can't type it in. So
they're not gonna be addressing me by certain slurs anymore. Addressing me by things that I'm not anymore.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
That's not happening. Like,
that ain't happening.
I don't know. It just gets annoying, especially the other one thing, because I'm 100% woman. Like, that's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah,
9:51, so we got a little bit of time. I'm really sorry, y'all, if the comments are freezing. I know the comments are freezing.
Let me see. Try one more time.
You could try one more time, but...
Because I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Scroll up. Let me, oh, I didn't bring my phone out here.
This is your phone.
Oh, yeah, I did. We're on my phone.
Y'all,
do you know? Go ahead, pick it back. I'm not going to keep leaning on you the whole live. Like, you should lean on me. Do y'all know that this phone, because I know some of y'all secretly watching, like, I hope that phone fall in the water. It did.
Yeah.
The one we're recording on did fall in the water, and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
IP68 is
water resistant.
Waterproof, water resistant.
Yeah.
It can
What's that like what is that, like a foot?
No, they said it could stand like a drop in 4 feet of water for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It fell down like 2 feet. It fell down like a foot, like almost 2 feet, a foot. It's not deep in the hot tub, but it did fall. Our hot tub, this cell phone that we're recording on, our Pixel 8 did fall in the hot tub, and it's perfectly fine.
It did.
Only difference I noticed is like my alarms.
I try to grab it quick though.
My alarm settings are lower. It's just my alarms. Like, I don't know. But the recording is still in 4K.
Oh yeah, the recording's still good. Like, y'all can see it's clear. Hear it's clear.
You can hear it's clear. Like
yeah.
IP68 is real.
This joint serious.
I thought it was
I didn't even know. Honestly, I thought for real when you dropped it, I thought it was done because
I knew something.
You know how it is when you drop a phone in the water, you take it out, you touch it, it start getting hot.
I knew something was
what time it is.
When the screen wasn't blinking. The screen was not blinking. It went black, but I was able to slide it, put my password in, and I was like, oh my God, it's fine. Like, after a drop in the hot tub, it's fine. I'm not saying I want to drop it again. I don't want to drop it again. But it did take, and it was hot in the hot tub that day. The water was hot, and my little Pixel 8 survived.
Still working.
My little rose gold Pixel 8. So IP68 is a thing. If you guys are looking for, as content creators,
a good phone to record off of,
get a Pixel.
Yeah. And that's all you
I
really need,
retired
you know what
my G7X for the most part, except for my beauty channel. I've retired my G7X. It's my G7X has become a secondary camera now. I will say you have to be careful because sometimes if you're not in good lighting, like this is good lighting. Like we're not filtered. This is just the lighting from the hot tub and basically the 4K of the Pixel 8.
Exactly.
That's all that is. We don't filter, but it you
Real
do have to
deal.
be careful when you don't have good lighting because it can get a little grainy on the Pixel 8. So we had some content that is so crispy clear in the dark you wouldn't believe it. If you go look at the Cat Williams footage, that video is doing like I think at least 11K organically.
That's going real crazy.
But if you go there and look at some of the footage that ran, see the thing was when he turned the camera vertical, that's when it messed up our Cat Williams footage, some of it. But the footage that he has where he's in landscape 4K, I mean when Cat's running out on stage, like in our intro,
Yeah.
I mean it's pitch black in that theater.
Yeah, it's black.
In that arena.
Black.
Only
black.
thing
Like, you
was
can't
the
see
light
nothing,
on Cat. That was it.
That's it, yeah.
So, Pixel is a
Yeah.
good. I love the Pixel.
That's another thing. We about to start going out more too. Get y'all more content.
Out. Well, yeah. I'm sitting on content. I do owe y'all a vlog. There's a vlog coming out. If people made it this far, our anniversary vlog is coming out. We're still vlogging over here, but it's gonna mostly just be like date nights, girls' day dates, like girls' lunches or girls' night outs, date nights with me and Randall, food reviews, restaurant reviews. You'll see the kids, like if we go to a theme park or like family vacation type stuff, you'll see the kids on this channel. But that's what we're shifting to. So
yeah, that's pretty much all the content you're gonna see.
You're gonna see over here
over
now.
here, YouTube.
So the next one will be me and Randall. We're going out. We went out for sushi on our anniversary, and that's just footage I have. I don't post. I don't upload in real time anymore. I don't see any time in the near future that I will upload in real time ever again. The closest that you guys will see to how we're doing in real time is to watch Hot Tub Talk Live.
Hot Tub Live, yeah.
The
so
irony of that situation.
y'all be ready. Cause this is the time we normally come out.
But I don't
8:30.
I don't post in
10.
real time for a reason, and that's a whole different conversation on a whole different Hot Tub Talk Live. So yeah, we are at the hot tub. You're gonna round it up one last time.
All right.
One last time.
Yeah, one more time. We about to get up out of here. This thing hot, boy. I'm telling you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta walk in this one.
It's not even that hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
It's hot.
Yeah, this don't hot. I don't know what you talking about.
It's hot. It is hot today. The hot tub is hot.
This
y'all.
don't hot.
But please come. I'm here. I'm still here.
I'm
Yay!
still here. Jet Life. What's going on, man?
You know Jet Life. Do you watch Ace?
You here,
do you watch Ace Travels Jet Life? Because you tried to tell us first.
Oh, Ace
Jet
Travels.
Life. Jet
Ace
Life.
Travels. Yeah.
Jet Life told us about what he was experiencing.
I got busy with
Work, but I'm listening. Okay.
Okay.
You were the first to tell us.
About Ace?
No. About what he was experiencing as a travel content creator with YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
If you go check out this video Ace Travels just put out, Jet Life, it sounds very identical to what you were trying to tell us like months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's called Ace. What's it?
The dark side of YouTube.
The dark side of YouTube. Yeah.
He was speaking on.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Some of the stuff you were telling us as a content creator and how they pick and choose who they push out in that arena of YouTube. It's very.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, we just wanted to get in here one more time.
One more time. Yeah.
We're on a time limit. It shuts down at 10 over here.
Yeah.
One day we won't have to worry about time limits.
And we can be as long as we want.
And be in as long. I don't know if that's gonna be safe though.
Yeah, I don't know being that long. Man.
We got a float that
Oh yeah, next time I'm bringing that thing.
we bought a float
I'm
from
gonna bring
Amazon.
it, but then I'm like, I don't know. They putting rules up for everything on here
I know
now.
they might be like, no float.
I seen that.
No
Seen it on the
float.
camera.
Saw you on the camera.
Yeah.
Yes. I've
Yeah,
said it
camera.
before in an earlier live. Don't come out here.
Oh yeah, we got cameras
Don't-
everywhere out here.
Don't
They
do
saying
it,
that. They
Mabel.
saying everything.
You will be on camera from the time
Everything.
you pull up. YouTube is hit or miss, which is why I use it as an outlet. Exactly.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, we're
Exactly.
on here as an outlet. Honestly, we always
Right.
thought of it as a springboard. Because
Yeah, that's all it is. Really,
once
it's
I
like a
put the
springboard.
music and distribution and he got to show off his culinary skills different places, I was like, you know what? It's going to be a springboard. And Pastor, it's going to be a springboard. And
That's
however we jump off from however deep the end, you know.
That's
However
exactly what
far,
we use it
yeah.
for. Yeah, springboard, man. You know what I mean? Use this to do other things.
Yeah. Showcase your talents, your skills, your abilities, your passions, your interests.
Exactly.
Use it as an
And just
outlet.
have fun doing it. Like,
Have
you know what I mean?
fun.
I don't take this stuff too serious,
If
to be honest.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I really don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
I just do it because it's fun. It's a good outlet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to make the best out of it. Don't get me wrong. You want to make the best out of it.
You want to make good content.
Yeah, make
but
good content and stuff. But don't
I
let it
just
get you
feel
bit out
bad,
of
man,
shape.
'cause
Don't
some
let it
people
get
are
you.
Like,
Don't let
they-
it get you like some people. Golly, it's like they
I
stressed
feel like
out,
they're
stressed out.
stressed out.
And
Like,
it's
I feel
like,
like
golly,
they're
you
having,
can't let it wrap you
they're
up like
having
that,
mental
bro.
breakdowns, y'all. Gotta pray for them because I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
can't let it wrap you up like
I
that.
don't think people are gonna make it through this algorithm change, man. They're losing their mind. Yes, I traveled around the world and I use YouTube to share my experiences with everyone. You'll probably like
yeah.
Ace Travels then if you haven't checked him out.
Yeah, check him
before.
out. Their life, ACE Travel.
Travels.
Check him out. Yeah, exactly. He does the same type of content.
Is he's in Florida? Is he based out of Florida?
He might be. I don't know.
He might be based out.
I don't know
He's
exactly
gone
where.
so much.
But he's gone a lot.
But
yeah.
It's a springboard for us. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what's funny? Y'all want to laugh? In the midst of trying to get monetized on YouTube, we got monetized everywhere else.
Yeah.
Everywhere
That's the crazy
else.
thing. We already monetized everywhere.
All the music platforms and streaming stores,
That's the crazy thing about it.
Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yeah.
Everywhere else. I'll check it out.
Okay, yeah,
I think
definitely.
you'll really like him. You
Yeah,
guys
you'll like it.
seem very similar in your you guys seem similar a little bit. Not like completely identical in the way that you show like the content. But it just seems like you guys have similarities in like
And the travels
in
and
travel
yeah.
and personality.
Personality,
somewhat.
yeah.
I think you'll really enjoy it over there.
Yeah, he got good content.
That's a
too.
channel where you'll go over there and kind of binge for a little while.
TikTok
TikTok is a great way to get exposure.
Yeah, we
It
on
is.
TikTok. Yep, we on TikTok.
It is stuff over here that will
Mhm.
get you just like maybe 100.
Exactly.
You probably get like 3,000, 5,000 views over there.
Yeah, we just got monetized over there.
We just got monetized on TikTok.
Yeah, so
we
we'll
have
be over
to-
there.
We'll be over there too. We'll still, like I said, we're not going to simulcast, so we'll still be over here to do Hot Tub Talk Live. And I'm still uploading. I didn't stop vlogging. I have a vlog that's going to go up before the week is out. I promise. It's
Yeah.
our anniversary. Yeah, we got to get out of here.
Alright.
All
Yeah,
right,
we're gonna
guys.
get back at y'all later.
Peace.
Since that is peace.
Thanks for joining us for Hot Tub Talk Live.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Good night.
Alright now. Peace. What is it? X, right?
X, yeah.
I be forgetting what's going on.